Hey guys, so I came across this post on Reddit and a ton of stuff has happened. Just in the beginning of February here, the first week, ChatGPT hits 100 million users. Apple's holding a summit on AI for its employees. Google Bard is released. Microsoft, all these cool things. So I'm going to go over all of these headlines in this video. And there's also a bunch of tools mentioned in this post. So we're going to try out some of the tools at the end of this video to see if we find anything cool. So let's jump in my computer and start going over these headlines. So first, let's start off with the battle of the AI search engines. A ton of companies are launching their own search engine, and now there's this whole new race to transform how we search the web. We have Microsoft, we have Perplexity, we have Google, we have Baidu. So let's start with Microsoft. They announced Bing and Edge. You've probably heard about this already. Powered by upgraded ChatGPT AI. Microsoft says it's using conversational AI to create a new way to browse the web. Users will be able to chat to Bing, like ChatGPT, asking questions and receiving answers in natural language. The Microsoft CEO said it's a new day in search. The race starts today and we're going to move fast. Microsoft showed a number of example searches, querying Bing for recipes, travel tips, and shopping for furniture from IKEA. In one experience, it asked to create an itinerary for a 5-day trip in Mexico City, and it was answered entirely by the chatbot, which described a rough itinerary alongside links to sources for more information. And then, of course, we had Google's AI chatbot called Bard get released, and then it had an error in the first demo. It sent Google stock plummeting like 7% or something like that. And right now, Google Bard is open for beta testers. They're saying it's been rushed out a little bit. And I'm going to have a full video on the top AI search engines coming out very soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to get notified about that. And basically everyone is launching a search engine. In fact, Quora, the large question and answer website, has launched Poe, which is only on Apple right now, which is a similar ChatGPT style bot. Here you can actually interact with different types of chatbots that all have their own specific knowledge, so you can change the type of chatbot that you're speaking with. I covered this in one of my last videos, which you can see here. And then yesterday, Opera announced that they're building ChatGPT into its sidebar. They're testing a new AI-powered shorten feature that provides bulleted summaries of the article or web page you're reading. The feature called Shorten is part of the company's broader plans to integrate AI tools into its browser, similar to what Microsoft is doing with Edge. You can activate the feature by selecting the shorten button to the right of the address bar. From there, a sidebar with ChatGPT will pop out from the left. They said they're rolling out developer programs for solutions such as Google Bard and are starting to build and roll out new experiences in web browsing that long ago seemed impossible to achieve. The shorten feature isn't available to everyone just yet, and Opera's also working on other AI-powered features that augment the browsing experience, AI-generated content services to the sidebar, although it's not clear what this could entail. And there's also smaller startups that are starting to compete with these big tech giants, all in the race for the AI search engines. Perplexity AI is another one, which I've covered on this channel, which is a really awesome tool that just launched their Chrome extension. That is the headline. And basically, Perplexity gives you sources to all of the information that you search for. So you type something in, as you can see on the screen here, and it'll give you those 5 sources that you see, so you can click onto the websites and learn more about it. And these small startups are doing pretty good. As you can see, Perplexity had no search volume in November 2022. In just a few months, it has skyrocketed 41,000% up to 200,000 searches in January. Absolutely insane. So that's the AI search engines. Now let's go to some ChatGPT news. And if you want to receive 40 of the hottest AI tools that you can start using today, you can just go to comparing.ai, enter your email, and I will send you a free list to this database of awesome AI tools. Now let's keep going and let's talk about some ChatGPT news. So they set the record for the fastest growing user base. It's estimated to have reached 100 million monthly active users in January. Maybe you already saw this, but it was just 2 months after its launch, making it the fastest growing application in history. It took TikTok about 9 months after its global launch to reach 100 million users. Instagram took 2.5 years. ChatGPT, 2 months to hit 100 million users. According to SimilarWeb, there was an average about 13 million unique visitors every single day who are using ChatGPT, which is more than double the levels of December. ChatGPT also launched Plus, which is about $20 a month, and they rolled it out in the US, and now it's available in Canada and some other countries. With ChatGPT Plus, subscribers will receive general access to ChatGPT, even during peak times. You also get faster response times, so you don't have to wait so long for the responses to output, I guess. And you'll get priority access to new features and improvements. Do you think this is worth $20 a month? What do you guys think? Would you pay for this? Are you going to use this? I'm also curious to see the faster response times. I want to see how much better that is. Back to some Microsoft news. So Microsoft boosts Viva sales with new GPT seller experience. So for sales teams, they launched a new type of email experience. So they found a study that says for salespeople, managing email can take over 66% of their day. So Viva Sales will now generate email content for these salespeople for a variety of scenarios. So if you're applying to an inquiry or creating a proposal, it will come up with responses that are specifically relevant to the person that you're talking to. And it'll give details such as pricing, promotions, deadlines, things like this, helping salespeople communicate more effectively with prospects and customers. And then you can create responses based on categories, such as reply to an inquiry, offer a discount, make a proposal, suggest your own. And as you can see on the demo playing on the screen, that's kind of what it looks like. And apparently this has already been boosting sales, kind of cool. Now we have some news out of Apple, where the CEO, Tim Cook, says AI will eventually affect every product and service we have. So again, just another big tech company. All of them are just jumping into AI. This happened on an earnings call where Cook said AI is a major focus at Apple. It's incredible in terms of how it can enrich consumers' lives, customers' lives. Cook also pointed out that some of Apple's services already have artificial intelligence integrated into it. This includes the iPhone and Apple Watch's new crash detection feature, and then the Apple Watch's electrocardiogram feature that allows users to record their heartbeat and rhythm. And that crash detection feature is calling 911 when people ride roller coasters. Interesting. Moving on, Apple's CEO said he plans to incorporate AI into the company further. No surprise there. We see enormous potential in the space to affect virtually everything we do. It will affect every product and service that we have, Cook said. And earlier this month, Apple released another consumer-facing product in a space, AI-powered book narrations. So maybe something for authors here. Apple has launched new audiobooks narrated by AI-generated voices, which is interesting. And for those that don't know, there are various AI tools that let you create stuff like this. One of the most popular ones right now is called Synthesia.io, where you can do AI text-to-speech and create even these AI avatars, which is absolutely blowing up in search volume, getting very popular. People are also using this to create faceless YouTube channels and lots of different use cases. And I guess audiobooks are another one. And the last piece of Apple news is they are holding an AI summit for its employees next week. This week now, because it's Sunday. So the first fully live in-person event at the company's Apple Park headquarters since the pre-COVID era. And all of the employees are going to talk about AI, I guess, stuff like that. Very fascinating. They're moving quick on this. Here's another use case for AI. Google adds near real-time wildfire boundaries to Google Search and Maps. So real-time wildfire tracking. So basically users will be able to search wildfire in Vancouver, San Francisco, wherever I guess there are wildfires. You can search it up and it will provide real-time data. And here's an example image showing smoke from the recent Apple fire in California. So they're using the satellite data. They use that to create a digital polygon to represent the approximate wildfire impact area. So it builds that out. And then somehow they incorporate that into real time, where you'll see it on Google Maps, as you can see on the screen here. Pretty crazy. And to finish this off, we're going to go over some of the cool AI tools that are mentioned in this post, and they are pretty interesting. I've took a look at them. So let's go. We have Scenescape, text-driven consistent scene generation. If we go to the website here, you can basically put in your text, walk through inside a medieval forge, metal, fire, beautiful photo, masterpiece. Example 2, inside a castle made of ice, beautiful photo, masterpiece. So consistent scene generation. Dimly lit library with rows upon rows of leather-bound books and dark wooden shelves. This one's cool. POV cave, pools, water, dark cavern inside a cave. simple museum, walk through a medieval castle. Crazy, guys. Here's some info on how it works. Very cool. That's Scenescape. Next one we have is Tune a Video, another type of video thing. So text to video generation, a new method for text video generation. A bear is playing a guitar in the forest, polar bear, panda on the beach. So you can just start off with one image and then change it into anything you want. If we go down to the examples here below, so here's the training video on the left-hand side. A man is surfing a wave, and you could switch it to a policeman is surfing, a sloth is surfing, an astronaut is surfing, and you can get really creative here. A man is doing push-ups, a gorilla is doing push-ups, a man is doing push-ups in the forest, an old man, red clothes, a man is dribbling a basketball, you got Kobe, Iron Man. I could see this becoming a service for your pets. People sell this stuff on Fiverr already. So this is called Tune a Video. The next one we have is Humata.ai. And basically this is ChatGPT for your files. So ask AI anything about your files, create reports, analyze legal documents, understand technical papers, ask questions and get answers about any file instantly. So I guess you can upload a paper, ask what is this paper about? Can you describe how this might have implications, blah, blah, blah. In their advertising, you can summarize long papers, get instant Q&A, and write papers 10x faster. And you can even upload your own notes, your own journal, stuff like that, create a second brain. Then we have a similar type of product here called File Chat, which is now available. ChatGPT for your own data and no limits. So you can upload PDFs and start asking questions to your personalized chatbot, as you can see on the right side of the screen. So here, upload any PDF. This can be a book. This can be all of your notes that you take. This can be investor reports, and start interacting with the chatbot here. Works with all types of documents. Direct citations are pulled from the document to support the chatbot's answer. And here it mentions research papers, books, newspapers, study guides, manuals, and more. And here is the pricing, $5.99 a month up to $20. By the way, all of these tools will be linked below. The next one we have is stableattribution.com, and it gives us a little story when we walk in. But essentially, this tool lets anyone find the human creators behind AI-generated images. I guess this is trying to help fight against copyrighted work getting stolen, things like that. That's stableattribution.com. The next one we have is pretty cool, and I could see this getting very popular. It's called kickresume.com. You can create resumes using AI, and it has all these features. You just input some details about yourself and it will create an AI for you. Powered by OpenAI's GPT-3 NLP model. And how does this work? Automatically writes great bullet points for your resume. Quick and easy generator. It can write a professional resume summary, work experience, education sections, etc., etc. And I guess you get different templates. And there you go. You could also create cover letters. So I guess you can create specific things for different jobs. AI resume builder, 35 different templates, 1,500 examples. Turn your resume into a personal website with a single click. Proofreading, resume checker. Find out how your resume compares against other successful resumes in our database. And there is a free account with a limited number of uses. Every premium subscription is starting at $5 a month, and this will be linked below. Apparently they have 2 million job seekers worldwide. That's it for this video. If you found it helpful, drop a like. Maybe I can do this every single week because there are tons of headlines popping up all the time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and go to comparing.ai if you want to get your free list of 25 AI tools. I'm adding to this regularly. It's actually over 40 or 50 tools now, so go check that out, and I'll see you in the next one.